Hello guys, today we will be talking about ER diagrams and notation. This presentation is done by Sanjana Singh and this comes under the topic database management system. So let's proceed. So the introduction to ER diagrams. ER diagrams are a visual representation of the relationships and structures of a database. They help in understanding the organization of data and connection between the entities. It's a very important fundamental in DBMS, that is database management system. So the ER diagram notations consists of entities in ER relation diagrams are represented by rectangles which contain the name of the entity. Attributes are represented by ovals which are connected to the responding entity by a line. And relationships between entities are represented by diamonds which are connect the related entities. So the ER diagram notation consists of entities, attributes, and relationships. So we came across all the three topics. So let's proceed. So relationships. What is a relationship? Definition. A relationship is an ER diagram represents the connection between two or more entities. It describes how entities are related to each other and can have attributes of their own. So basically, two entities are connected by relationship. Suppose there is an entity called employee and there is an entity called department. So which employees belong to which department is done by an relationship, like creating the relation between the two entities. So the notation in an ER diagram, the relationship is represented by a diamond shape. The diamond is connected to the participating entities with lines or edges. For example, in a case study of social media application, a relationship can be defined between the user entity and the post entity. The relationship can be named as creates and that represents the fact that the user can create multiple posts. A diamond shape would be labeled creates and connect to user and post entities. So proceeding, we came to know that a relationship can be defined between the user entity and the post entity. The relationship can be named creates and represents the fact that a user can create multiple posts. The diamond shape would be labeled creates and connected to the users and post entities. The cardinality ratio. A relationship can have cardinality, which describes the number of occurrences in a relationship that can be associated with a single occurrence of the entire entity. Cardinality is using numbers or symbols near the lines connecting the diamonds to the entities. So, coming to cardinality ratio, there are four types of cardinality ratio. That is 1:1, 1:to many is to one, and many is to many. These are the four cardinality ratios. So proceeding forward, we have cardinality in ER diagrams. Cardinality defines the number of instances of one entity that can be associated with the number of instances of another entity in a relationship. It is represented by numbers or symbols near the relationship diagram in an ER diagram. So it basically defines the number of instances in one entity that can be associated with number of instances of another entity in a relationship. The symbols as said is the diamond shape, that is known as the cardinality. Proceeding, we have the case study of a cardinality. So application overview. The application is a project management tool to design teams and collaborate and manage tasks efficiently. It allows users to create projects, assignments, tasks to team members, set deadlines, and track progress. The application also provides features for file sharing, communication, and reporting. The application is a project management tool. So it basically manages the project. It helps the team to collaborate and manages tasks efficiently. It allows users to create projects, assign tasks to different members, set deadlines, and track progress. The application also provides features for file sharing, communication, and reporting. So let's proceed. We have the purpose. The purpose is the application is designed to provide a brief description of the purpose of the application. For example, we have the social media. Okay, so the application is designed to provide the description of the social media, for example, Insta or Facebook. So, and target audience is obviously the, you know, the people using the social media. Okay, now coming to entities. The entity relation diagram showcases the entities involved in the application. Entities really, represent the real world objects or concepts are represented by rectangles in the diagram. So uh, that is basically called the entities. So proceeding, we have attributes. Attributes are characteristics or properties of an entity that are represented by ovals or ellipses in the diagram. They provide additional information about the entities. Attributes are the characteristics or properties of entities and are represented by ovals or ellipses. They provide additional information about the entities. Now, coming to relationship, represent associations or connections between entities. They are represented by lines connecting the entities in the diagram. Relationships have cardinality and participation constraints, which define the number of instances and the level of participation of entities in a relationship. Okay. A relationship represents association or connection between entities. They are represented by lines connecting the entities in the diagram. Relationships can have cardinality and participation constraints, which defines the number of instances and the level of participation of entities in the relationship. So, the importance of ER diagrams. ER diagrams plays a vital role in design and development of databases. They play a vital role in the design and the development of databases. They help to ensure data integrity, consistency, and accuracy. ER diagrams enable efficient querying and retrieval of data. They assist in database optimization and performance tuning. ER diagram supports documentation and maintenance of database. They serve a foundation for database schema creation and modification. So, ER diagram supports the documentation and the maintenance of databases. They serve a foundation for database schema and modification. Coming to the conclusion, we have ER diagrams are a crucial tool in database design and management. They provide a visual representation of relationship between entities in a database. ER diagrams helps in understanding the structure and organization of a database. They aid in the identification of key entities, attributes, and relationships. ER diagrams facilitate effective communication between stakeholders in a database project. So basically, ER diagrams facilitate effective communication between stakeholders in a database project. So that was all about ER diagrams notations. So it consists of basically three things: entities, relationships, and yeah, that's all. And attributes, sorry. Relationship, entity, and attributes. So the entities and the entities consists of attributes, and the relation between the two entities are described by relation. So that was all about ER diagram notation. Thank you.